So I just got done with my second full pass on the car. Third at all pass on it. I went a 120, 160 foot. I went it was like a 496 to the 8th at 147 miles an hour. And out the back, I actually lifted at 7.3 seconds, and I went a that was a 765 at 177 miles an hour. So that's why the mile an hour is down. And honestly, it probably would have went a 750. I was not able to get my license, so I have to stick slower than 750. We did add a little bit of boost to it since yesterday to today, and then kept the timing the same. So I think that's where the 60 foot went from a 129 to a 121. But the fact that it hooked out there today, we're extremely happy with the new combination of suspension and everything. I mean, it's definitely dialed in. Very excited about it. So excited to see what tomorrow brings.
Hoo-wee, we got that first pass heebie-jeebies out of the way. Felt really fast, clicked off a 496 in the 8th. I let off because I was eighth mile mode and worried and scared, and coasted to a 795. I'm good with that for tomorrow. So I'll stay in the throttle a little longer tomorrow and see if we can best that ET. 7-second average or bust.
First pass, very nervous. Afraid he was gonna wheelie or spin or do something like stupid. So as soon as I let go of the button, I felt the thing transfer weight, and I pedaled it. Still did a 125/60, which is like my goal for the week because of my license only limiting me to 750. So I pedaled it when I went for no reason, just anticipation, nerves. Went a 50 something, I don't remember, and then let off and still went at 813. So overall, I'm super happy with the pass. Exactly what we need to do for the week. Might actually have to take a little out of it, I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. Oh yeah, and I got back, and we're all celebrating and talking about how good our passes were, and we look, and my right front tire is low. Like, I got a hole in it. I ran something over somewhere. So plugged it for now. We'll see where I'm at in the morning as I sleep on it, whether I'm going to leave it or not, or just get a new tire. We'll see. Might just buy a new tire tomorrow.
It starts. Kevin, which is a long-time listener, first-time caller, is decided to join us, and transmission problems right off the rip on his first test pass. Luckily, Jeffrey Mole, another fellow racer, is loaning us a whole spare unit that he had with the trans brake and all the fun jazz, and we're going to slam it in. Hopefully, we'll be by dinner by 9 o'clock. All right.
All right. It doesn't matter if you want to put the tail end in first or the other side. It came out tail last. But.
All right, back in sunny Florida, and it's 48 degrees out. It's chilly. We're gonna get the car turned around and make our first pass for day one. Pretty excited. Hopefully it's one and done for the 4 of us, and back on the road we go. From Ohio to get to the sunny, warm weather. Well, it's in Georgia, it's supposed to be in the 30s. It's gonna be in the 40s this week. We don't have any heat in the car, so my dad keeps everything. I think he got this when I was born. This is like a very vintage old heater, and we have an extension cord, and we have our generator that's bolted to the trailer. So if it gets chilly, we're gonna run our extension cord through our vent window, plug it into this heater, and Jimmy's gonna hold it, and hopefully it won't catch on fire. Oh my God, dude. It's the smallest heater in the world. Triple breaker.
Oh, it's coming out now. It's blowing now.
That thing is throwing some heat though. You can hear the generator like. It's got a tip sensor in it. Keep it flat.
Oh, it probably does.
Oh,
so it's really not going to work in the car.
Yeah, you're gonna have to keep it flat. That thing actually throwing some good heat out. That'll warm the car up good.
All right, so it's day one of sick week 24. Yesterday, the car made a phenomenal pass when a 765 letting out early. Today, the air is much better, so I'm a little nervous about going too fast. I did pull some more timing out of it at the hit, and also a little bit after the 8th, just to try to maybe slow it down a little bit. And I can always lift early, but I'm just gonna stare at that 60 foot after I leave and kind of base it off of that. Went a 121 yesterday. We're gonna see what we can go today. If it's any faster than a 121, I'm hoping it'll hook. Never really been in that territory yet, but I might have to lift even earlier. So we're just gonna hope for the best so we can get it packed up. A lot to do on this car compared to years past with the wife's car, so I'm hoping it does pretty okay. So here's to for day one and done. So my first pass on day one did not go as planned, not even a little bit. Actually, before I even pulled in the burnout box, I could notice it didn't want to idle. It was kind of running a little rough. I figured with spark plugs and maybe a good burnout would clear them out. Not really the case. Back up. Put it in forward gear, but I think I chose the wrong one. I actually think I've had it in high gear. Thought I tested the trans brake as I normally do. Evidently I did not, or maybe I felt something I didn't. And went to go stage the car, bumped through, and made my pass in high gear. Best I could figure, I went in 8.0, but it doesn't matter because I didn't get a time slip. So put new plugs in it, added more fuel, and I think we're ready to go in the all-call session.
Well, earlier today, made my one pass, pedaled a little bit at the beginning again because, I don't know, nerves. Still can't run faster 750 because I still haven't figured out my license. So I let out really early on 767. Very happy with that. So one and done. Now, dealing with Chuck.
In the lanes, baby. Day one. We're still in good spirits as of this point.
Because the event hasn't actually started yet.
Let's just one and done. One and done.
What are you trying to run?
750001. did not go as planned. I did my burnout. They backed me back up because there's stuff on the track. They cleaned the track. Did another burnout. Got up there. It was supposed to be a solo pass, I guess. I staged, sat on the trans brake for what seemed like 4 years. It never, tree never dropped. They backed back out, got back on the tree, got back on the trans brake, made a pass because I might have blew a trans line at about some time down the pass. Got trans fluid everywhere. Pretty sure I just overheated the hell out of the trans with all the two-stepping and trans braking unnecessarily. So we're gonna rush back to our pits, get it fixed, and get it back to all run and try and make another pass.
No, we gotta go to the ground.
Where do you mean? Where's it at?
Lots of trans fluid. Lots and lots of trans fluid.
I had a feeling I was going that way.
We're gonna have to fire it up and see where it's spraying out of.
That is a lot. Like it's all the way even over here.
Yeah, the situation is not optimal.
I need to go get.
Okay, I gotta go. I got trans fluid in my eyes.
All right. Okay. Trans lines. We're back up and running, just cleaning off transmission fluid now. We'll be able to run when they call the all run. So it's gonna be a little late night. Me and Chuck gotta make a second pass, but it's okay. It's okay. It doesn't feel so cold out right now. We're excited about that. Next stop, Bradenton. Well, after we make this pass, and provided nothing goes wrong, we may be okay. Feeling confident.
Fast car. Just realize you have a fast car, and then that's what it does.
Chutes worked. All right, I got to make sure I get my slip and go over the scales. Day one. This is day one. It's day one. Tired, boss. Long day. Struggled. Me and Chuck especially struggled today. We both had botched passes, first passes. We want to have 7-second averages. We came back out. Chuck went a 780. I went a 790. I can't. I'm still in 8 mile mode, I think, or just not used to the car again from the hiatus. So I keep lifting really early. This time I lifted. I didn't pull the log yet, but I know the chutes are open at 900 foot, and it's a 1,320 foot track. So. It really affected my ET. My 8 mile ET was probably going to be a 750 pass, and I slowed it down to a 790. But 7-second pass, Car still runs, still sounds good, no issues. We're gonna get it ripped out, get it ready to go on the street mode, and hopefully be in Bradenton today, maybe still. Probably tomorrow. Maybe we'll get sleep, maybe we won't. The night's still young. So see you tomorrow in Bradenton, God willing.
Just tried first gear, or tried the trans brake, and I have no first gear, we believe. Seems to take a little more throttle to get it to move. On top of that, the trans brake only works in reverse, so it tells me that first gear is not working. I'm going to foot brake it, just try to do something better than a 20-second pass, because that's all we have to turn in, and then see what we got to do to fix it. We did bring just about everything except for the case, so we can fix some stuff. We'll just have to play it by ear and see what we find, I guess, after this pass. Last and final pass was a little eventful. I went and did my burnout. Actually, before I did my burnout, I noticed it wasn't charging, and warning lights started flashing on all my dashes, and I knew there was going to be a problem. So I just figured, let's just get this one done, because I am not turning in a 20-second time slip. There's just no way. I did my burnout, and my alternator pulley flew off, and it went down the track somewhere. One of the track officials picked it up, pulled me back, tried shutting me down, and we insisted that we were going to make a pass with or without an alternator. That's exactly what we did. Luckily, the belt stayed on. We had a pulley, had to find an alternator nut, got that acquired, put all that together. A couple other little minor issues, but right now we're actually learning how to put it in street mode. Never actually fully tested everything, just because we didn't have time. So we are checking the suspension. We've got the new street wheels and tires on, the roof rack's on. We're starting to figure out how to load all that up. A little bit harder because everything's heavy and it's really high in the air. So a couple things to learn, a little bit of growing pains. But we got some JB Weld drying on some things, which always works out well. So hopefully everything just kind of works. At least we can make it to the next, or all the checkpoints and the hotels. Way after dark, don't have a whole lot of time, but give her hell, I guess.